if a question is coming in front of you, if you don't know the question, what can we do?
If you don't know the question, basically try to solve it using the options to an extent. So basically try to see that, for example, I'll consider two parts separately, where you have a question which is a problem solving question, where you have to find the right answer.
Okay.
I don't know how to solve it, but if I can form an equation, I don't know how to solve the equation, I'll try solving it using the
reverse
options.
engineering.
Reverse. Using the options, I can see that, okay, the value should be at least this much and at max that much. Okay.
And maybe clues like it should be a prime or something.
It should be something like that. So you can use the options in case of problem solving. In case of data sufficiency, if you're not able to understand it conceptually, whether it is sufficient, it is not sufficient, you should spend time trying to find contradictory cases.
Okay.
So can you contradict the conclusion? Are there cases where you can say that both in this particular case, even with both of these statements, I can't find the answer? So that is basically when you don't know the answer, you can't solve the question, then you use the options or contradictory cases to try to arrive at an answer.
Okay.
You have to answer, you can't skip a question because that is something that would actually hurt you much more.
Okay, so we can't skip a question, so we have to mark something.
You have to mark something.
So earlier we were not able to correct it, but now they have introduced a new bookmark and review option until you can change up to 3 responses.
Yeah.
So will that be really helpful?
It is really helpful. So basically, if you don't know a particular, understand a particular part of something, I think in this given attempt only, when I had scored 785, I did not know a term. Okay. I did not know a particular thing that they were asking.
In which section?
I think it was...
reasoning.
No, I think it was data insights. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly right now. But they've had asked for not quant, not VARC. It was, I think, in data insights where they were asking for a statistical term or something of that sort.
Okay.
Where I was not sure what the statistical term
So you marked something and went...
I marked something. Then in the later part of the exam, a similar question came. And from the options there, I could figure out what they were asking in the earlier question.
Okay.
Okay, so then I realized that, okay, they want this. Then I could go back in the final review and I could go back and rechange. I didn't have to change my answer. My original answer was correct. Okay. But still I could confirm that that is what they were asking as such. So I was not sure at that point of time whether this is what they are asking. Okay. But a later question on the similar topic, then from the options I could figure out, this is what they are asking. Okay. And then I could go back and say, this is the correct answer.
So you're saying that really helped, the new feature?
Yeah, it does help. And you can basically, what I would say is that in quant, you have to be a bit fast, where even though you have 2 minutes per question, try to solve it within 1.5 minutes, because there might be some questions which are slightly longer than 2 minutes. So you need that buffer time for that. Okay. And also you should have 5 minutes left at the end of the section to go and quickly check the answers once. Okay. And also one thing is that you should be very mindful of time, so that the worst thing that can happen is that you don't answer a few questions. So suppose that you are there is less than 5 minutes left and you have a lot of questions remaining, and the section gets submitted without you answering the last 2-3 questions. Okay. So then you will actually get impacted quite a bit, because the way they score is that they consider that the last 2 questions that you didn't solve, for example, they mark that as wrong, and the next question that would come after that is an easier question, and they mark that question also as wrong. So then you come and then you are marked as you got an easy question wrong.
Okay.
So that will hurt you quite a bit.
Okay, I understand.
So you have to be very careful that you actually leave yourself time for doing the review process. You don't leave any question till then. And this also means that you won't fixate on a particular question. You can say that I will answer the question, I'll move on, and if it is wrong, I'll come back and fix it later. Okay. So this also means that you don't waste that much time, but leave yourself 3-4 minutes at the very end to change look at the questions, review the questions, and make changes if needed.